Aloha, you guys. I am currently waiting for my appointment at PurEsthetics here in Cary, North Carolina. I have hormonal cystic acne, as you guys know if you've been following me on my channel for a while now. Apparently, the woman here, I forget her name, I will insert it down below, but she specializes in hormonal cystic acne, and she has a program called Acne Boot Camp or something like that. So I am going for my first appointment today. We'll see what else I have to do. I believe that I'm going to get a skin test as well as a facial and a peel of some sort. So let's go see what happens. Thank you. So of course I did not get to record while I was in session, but basically what I did was I laid down. She took a look at my face under the bright light, cleansed it, did the whole routine, toning, whatever else she did. I don't have much whiteheads or blackheads, but there were some, so she did the extractions of the ones she could get out. And then what else happened? Oh, she did a peel test. So she put some type of serum. She tested my skin to see how sensitive I was to the serum, and I could tolerate it. So she did put that as part of my regimen. After the serum, she wiped it off and then did an enzyme peel. And then I had to sit under a UV light, I believe it was, for supposed to be 30 minutes. I only did 15 because it was really bright, even though I had like the coverings on my eyes and my eyes were closed. She gave me a bag of goodies. She didn't give me, I paid for a bag of goodies. And I am going to open that with you guys right now. In addition to the products in this bag, right here on the pamphlets, well, printouts, I should say, there are foods and supplements, things like that, that trigger hormonal cystic acne. And I only looked over a couple of them, and I was really shocked to see some of these things on the list, because I thought, oh my gosh, I eat pretty healthy, incorporate superfoods and things like that into my diet. And like, I like these things. It's not like I'm trying to be some super healthy person or whatever. It's just foods that I really like. And then come to find out, they're on this list. And I had never been told that before. Like, I have seen naturopaths, dermatologists, allergy doctors, like just so many people I have seen, research on the internet, my hippie books, like so many different things. And none of them have said what little I read from here. And actually, the naturopath said opposite. And, whatever. I mean, I kind of questioned the naturopath and the test that I took. I took a blood test and had a food sensitivity test done and whatever. Anyways, so we shall see how this goes. Let me show you the products first. So right here is my day and night regimen. I have a green tea facial cleanser. Then I am going to use a toner, then a Mandelic serum. That's the one that she tested my face with. The one she tested me with was 11%, but the one that she gave me is 8%. And I'm supposed to use it every other day to start off with, just to see how my skin adjusts. And then we'll bump it up to every day. Then there is a hydro gel, total aloe, something like that, and that is a moisturizer. Then finally, the last step is an SPF. That is my daytime / morning skin regimen. For my nighttime skin regimen, I have the green tea cleanser again, the toner again, then I have a benzoyl peroxide something topical treatment. It's 5%, and I'm only gonna leave it on for 30 minutes per her recommendation because I do have dry skin, and she says that if I was to leave it on all night, then it may really cause my skin to dry out, and of course we don't want that. So I'm supposed to leave it on for 30 minutes and then wipe it off with a warm towel. Then to top it off is the hydro gel for the moisturizer. She said that I need to see how the gel moisturizer works for my skin and if it's moisturizing enough. If it's not, then to contact her and she will incorporate a cream into my regimen as well. Step number 1 is the green tea antioxidant cleanser. Then this is the toner. Here is the serum, the mandelic acid. Here is the hydrating gel. Here is the benzoyl peroxide, 5%. And last but not least, SPF 30. So those are the products. I am just gonna share some of the food that is triggering to hormonal cystic acne. And it says up here, try to reduce. So we are going to try to reduce. Iodized salt. I don't use table salt in my house for cooking, but I know that there is iodized salt in food products and things like that that I purchase from, say, Burger King, like when I'm on the road getting an Impossible Whopper. So things like that, processed food, whatnot. As far as in my house, I just use Himalayan pink salt and Hawaiian sea salt. Milk, including organic and especially non-fat milk. Cheese, whey or soy protein shakes and protein bars. Oh my gosh. Soy, tofu, soy milk, tempeh, edamame, soy sauce. Seafood, shellfish, cod, scallops, things like that. Spirulina, chlorella, blue-green algae. Ugh. Spirulina is such a big part of my diet. I always put it in my smoothies. And I was just blown away when I read that. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Anyways, kelp, miso soup, seaweed supplements. Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I gonna do? All my nori, furikake. Oh my gosh. But try to reduce. So everything in moderation for some things. We'll see. I have to do the guinea pig thing and see how my skin reacts. It also says for things to avoid are vitamins with iodides, iodine, kelp, potassium iodide, and in parentheses, it says, also avoid biotin and B12. All right. Then, avoid food high in androgens, and apparently cashews are high in androgens, and I eat a lot of cashews. Peanuts, peanut butter. I don't really eat a lot of peanuts or peanut butter. However, I do like to put peanut butter powder in my smoothies, protein shakes, things like that. And back up to the soy protein bar and protein shakes things. I know that isolated protein is not good for your body anyways, so. Okay, next. Peanut oil, corn oil, and canola oil. I don't use any of those. Shellfish, I think that was already listed. Yep. Organic meat, no, organ, not organic. It says organ meats, including pate. Nah, none of that going on. So, things that you can consume instead of these things. You can use sea salt, uniodized salt, Celtic salt, Himalayan salt. Substitutes for milk would be almond milk, coconut milk, rice milk, not soy milk. Nut cheeses, but then again, look at the nuts because cashews are not so great. And I know a lot of nut cheeses use cashews. For the protein powders and things like that, you can use as an alternative pea protein, egg white powder, hemp, but also look for the iodides in biotin. They have Vega Sport Performance Protein and Perfect Fit are a few safe ones. So they even listed a couple ones that are okay to use. Instead of seafood, you can eat freshwater fish like a lake trout, bass, or catfish. Instead of peanuts and peanut butter, you could do almond butter or another type of nut butter. Instead of peanut, corn, and canola oil, you can look into using olive oil or coconut oil and probably avocado oil. It's not listed, but avocado is not on the try to reduce list, so anyways. Then as far as supplements, it says that zinc is supposed to be good for helping restore your skin and reducing the inflammation in your skin. And omega-3 fish oils are supposed to be good, but it says on here to make sure that you know where your fish oils are sourced from. Good luck with that. Probiotics. Probiotics are good for your digestive tract, and of course everything that goes on in your gut surfaces somehow, some way. So I do have some probiotics. I do have some in the fridge. I don't even think I've opened my jar. So we'll get into that. But anyways, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I go back to Elle in 2 weeks and I will do an update on my skin then. My skin is actually looking good for my standards. So I'm not taking any supplements, nothing like that. No more Alani Nu. That just didn't ruin my skin, but it put me through a lot and it was really expensive at $50 a bottle. I will not recommend that to anyone. Wish me luck. If you guys are also struggling with hormonal cystic acne, Google Face Reality. That is the company or organization that trains estheticians on all the different types of acne. A lot of people don't know about hormonal cystic acne. With all the information and everything out there that I have looked up and researched and gotten from doctors and dermatologists and estheticians, naturopaths' mouths, things don't really match up. So we'll see if this is the answer. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Aloha, ahui ho.